Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Silver Gauntlets. Today we have the Triforce Blitz Wanderer bracket. Is this round 2? This is round 2 of Reed versus Chuckles. This is game 1. I am here by myself. So, I hope y'all are pumped and excited for this, because I am very pumped and excited for this. Oh, you know me in Triforce Blitz chat. I get very excited for Triforce Blitz. It doesn't help that I chugged a whole Monster energy drink before starting today. So, I'm even more hyper than usual. So we got, let me get my glasses on. You know what? Let me put my glasses on. I can't see. There we go. Hold on one sec. Alright, glasses acquired. Minuet and Shadow Med. Okay, let's break this down here. Forest Medallion. Minuet. I got the forest part right. Minuet is a really good song to start with. It's a great song because it's automatically another free song, and that can spiral into a chain. Is this round 1? The other thing said round 2. But anyway, we're off. Alright, Fire, Deku, DC, Shadow. We already have that one. And Water. Thank you, Chuckles, for being slow. I don't care to bias, that's not up to me. Alright, speaking of good songs, that's ZL, which is great. GTG is Path to Power. Don't have the numbers yet, but that could be, I mean, that's big. Here we go. Okay, Chuckles, I think, is gonna go get Lost Woods checks. Here, or is just gonna get some money, one of the two. Hey, and we are joined by Jax. How you doing?
Doing good. I'm working from home unexpectedly, so I figure I'll hop in and...
11, 6, 12.
Oh, that's a decent,
DC is Path. Oh, DC is Path and Wanderer.
Ooh, interesting. So we're gonna get a big pile of items pretty early.
Well, it's Path to Courage. Even more spicy.
Long path time to rush ice, I mean, that's not terrible.
Rushing ice? I'm down to rush ice. Ooh, Burning Cactus Song of Time. That can be...
That's always exciting.
It's always interesting when you have Song of Time. And the interesting is we have GTG Path. That always raises some questions. Okay, that is a scale. What else does Mito have? Mirror Shield. Team Bias Shield. Team Bias Shield losing today. Mito definitely Provido.
Very good. So, we got ourselves a Mirror Shield nice and early. We got ourselves nice early scale that makes a river play very early good. We've got, I don't know what else we got that's looking good.
ZL.
Well, ZL, yeah, we do love a ZL, right?
We do like ZL and not high path counts for ZL. Yeah.
Oh man, late ZL is always
it makes you realize how many checks in the game are actually ZL locked.
Yeah, have you ever had a scene where you didn't have to play ZL?
Not that I can not off the top of my head.
Well, there's a bottle of brushing ices on the table now. No, but I've had I think my current record of lowest ZL plays is 1.
Ooh.
I was really sad about it. I had to get Nocturne of Shadow just to get light arrows off the dead hand check. Yeah. So we're seeing this pretty typical early start for Triforce Blitz, looking at a clear out of your early areas, looking at song chaining, looking at someone following Chuckles. Good, thank you for following Chuckles, but Chuckles, you need to turn off your sound alerts.
Yeah, come on, Chuckles. Even I turn off my sound alerts when I race.
But, that being said, seeing song chaining, seeing our nice early item checks, looking in Kakariko for item bombs, looking in Mito's house for item bombs, Again, I like early river. Are you early river?
I am an early river person because I like to get the hints. I don't exactly know how to do the pieces without a shield, so it's a little annoying. But I make a mental note that it's there, and I'll either come back as child or I'll come back with the shield.
Yeah. There's at least something where I've drilled those two systems to the point where I have those down, with or without shield. And so that's a really tempting play for me, but I do agree that with the hints, in Triforce Blitz you do really, really want those hints. Like, I'm happy in Standard to just accept that I've probably cleared out my path area and I already have it. But in Triforce Blitz, the information is really important. You're going to have to do some undesirable hints at some point, and early river, maybe not the worst one.
One seed I got so desperate, I went to the Hammered Grotto and Valley, or not in Fields.
Oh, that is a desperation play there.
Oh yeah, I just had no idea where to go. This was before Wanderer hints were a thing, so I had a
Where
bunch
did
of
it tell you?
sometimes hint. I don't remember what it told me. I think it was a sometimes hint.
Nice. Yeah. This got some nice early songs, but aside from that, I'm not seeing too much to do with our current loadout.
Well, I mean, we do have a way to go rush ice. We have a bottle and ZL.
Yeah,
If that's something you really want to do, though. But you really don't have any indication to go there, so it could just be a time sink for nothing.
yeah, and at game one, I don't think that's the thing.
Hold
We
up.
spoke too soon, we spoke too soon. There's a
That's
hammer.
that's a very dark hammer.
Yeah, the thing about ice is that rushing ice in a standard seed is not like that much of a time sink because you often need a song, you often need something from over there, and even then you'll get you like a bunch of hints. So if you do, the earlier you can do it, the better. But when you're talking about a restricted setting like this, you may want to reconsider and hold off until later. And yes, the hammer is going to get you the first couple of checks in Dungeon's Cavern. It'll get you the first 2 checks.
So get you a hint stone.
And you can keep the bridge check.
Yes, it will also get you a hint stone.
Yes. And again, like we're saying, you're going to have to do some undesirable hints. And I disagree on Rush Ice being the only emote because I have Iron Boots or DLC, and that's my favorite emote. I'm just happy that I could make that and make it exist. Because it's true.
I had a seed yesterday where Iron Boots were in fact not DLC, logically.
Well, logically they're not DLC.
No, I also did key lock myself in the water, so I had to go get the key and stuff.
Well, then you had to go get the DLC. That's why you had to buy the DLC.
Yeah. Okay, Serenade in the graveyard.
I'll say, not having Serenade, getting Serenade early, like, oh, this doesn't do anything. Not having Serenade is so bad.
Not having Serenade and Blitz is like really bad because it's so hard for me to route in Lake and Valley because I'm like I don't want to do the time sink.
It is a recipe to Orphan Lake.
Yeah, unless you get a scale and you do Lake as a child, but it's...
Well, which we might see, considering we have an early scale.
Yeah, but we have Serenade, so...
So I did pop in here unexpectedly. Let me know when you have a moment that I can step away and start on some lunch for myself. So we'll see what kind of decisions they make for the first part of their route, and then I'll go toss something in the microwave.
All the side hopping today.
Yeah. Honestly, I can't think of a song that doesn't have good applications in Blitz. Even Song of Time has this very strong application that you should be looking at of if this exists and exists in an area that is logically heavily indicated, it's telling you it's giving you an opportunity to potentially dodge around a lot of logic and grab something in GTG. It's less useful in and of itself, but it is pretty useful logically, potentially.
Can we point out the fact that Red went and bought a shield even though there's a free shield in Mito's house?
He doesn't know that yet, so...
I know he doesn't know that, but you know. Oath to Order is not helpful in this game, no, unfortunately.
No,
Great
no,
song,
those are
though.
helpful.
Great song.
Although you couldn't get it into the layout you made for Death Star, so maybe that's why it's not helpful.
Yeah, I don't know why it wouldn't let me do that. It wouldn't let me call the four giants in it. I'm like, it's one of my favorite Zelda pieces of music.
You must have been, you must have known it was too powerful.
It's too powerful.
Okay, this is a setup for River here?
Yeah, this could be a Rush Ice buying the
Could be
shield.
Rush Ice. Honestly, I think Red feels on his back foot coming into this. I know, listening to him talk about this matchup, he feels, like that Chuckles is a stronger player. I think this is actually a very even matchup myself, but
Yeah,
from Red's psychological perspective, I think that he feels that he has to make some strong plays to have a chance in this matchup.
Yeah, but I couldn't agree more. I feel this is like a very even matchup.
Again, Chuckles is a very good player, and again has played very well in the qualifier on the strength of making some decisions that a lot of people wouldn't make. Again, he was very people were paying a lot of attention after he won the qualifier, but when I was talking with him after, it was because he made a very different decision going through the seed than everyone else did. Most people who got 2 pieces chose to go for Twin Roba, whereas Chuckles went back and cleared out. We have a GTG Path of Power. I think we might have seen that already.
Yeah, that was in SFM.
Yeah. So, Chuckles made the decision. Oh, you can pee that from down there. That's fantastic.
I did not know you could do that.
Oh, that's great to know.
Hyrule Castle's foolish. Thanks, game.
Yeah. So we have this idea of.
Hey!
There's
There's
the DLC.
the DLC.
We found him already. Our DLC. And I just completely lost my train of thought there.
Something about Chuckles making vastly different.
Yes, he made a vastly different decision. He meant to go back and clear out Childhood City, which
Oh, did you read that 20 hint?
I did not. What was that?
Dins.
That's a thought. That's interesting.
That's an interesting thing.
Now, Red really hates doing skulls in Blitz.
I do too. I absolutely hate touching them in Blitz.
One moment. I'm gonna step away for a second.
That's fine. Thanks, game. That's a great DC hint placement. Oh my lord. Thank you, game. Alright, Gerudo Valley is path to... Ooh, Red getting some of that back of lake hints, getting that knowledge there. Valley is... Ooh, spicy. Very spicy. And then 20 is still Dins, reminding you, looming over you, watching you in your sleep, that you may or may not have to get 20 skulls this seed. Shadow is not out of the question, especially with these path counts. Ooh, Spirit Temple is path to power, and that is a bow. Bow path? Or that could be Wanderer. There is a Wanderer item in here as well. Oh, here we go. This is a thing you can do. I forgot this is a thing you can do. You have to be very quick about it, though. And nicely done.
Very well done, and you're going to need that to be able to do that with the, this is not in Logic, I don't believe?
I don't actually know. I know shooting the Bomb Flower in Goron City with the bow is in Logic.
Yeah, so...
I don't know if this is in Logic, though.
Yeah. I don't believe that's in Logic. Was the bow in Naga's Cavern?
It was literally in the Armos room before this, yeah.
Wonderful. It's like, here, key under that.
I'm thinking this is a Wanderer item.
Bow is a much more common Wanderer item.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was about to say, I think that's a trick.
It is it's a trick.
Yeah, my partner just walked in the door and I had to let him know that, I just got sucked into this nonsense.
Nonsense. Can't be as bad as the nonsense I had to play yesterday. Have you heard
about
nonsense,
that? Right? I've not, but it's good nonsense.
It was not good nonsense.
But this is our favorite kind of nonsense around here. Anyway, we have Red is such a good child without checking out the entire Death Mountain Dinagas Cavern area. It looks like we have another big chest here in this room.
Yep, that is a big boy.
Oh, that's the last one that Chuckles can get without explosives, so we'll see what this is.
Oh, we can get the bridge, unless he peeked that. Oh no.
That's interesting.
That raises some suspicions.
That's interesting, actually. Like seeing a Dinagas Cavern. Oh yes, the nonsense that you rolled. I was planning on playing that. I'll be excited to see that.
Okay. No comment. I don't want to spoil it. All right, but that slingshot has some implications because Deku is the forest man. So path to beat Goma?
Potentially. Also,
I don't know how the weight is. I don't know if the Kokiri swords weighed more in logic or hint wise.
I mean, it's not really is a thing. It's just the only reason the Kokiri would be weighed more in logic is that there's only one of them.
That's true. Ooh, ice is path!
Rush
there
ice,
you go.
Rush ice.
Oh, you did miss the back of Lake Hints.
Ooh, back of Lake Hints, very fancy.
One of them was just a repeat of 20, but it is Gerudo Valley's path.
Ooh,
which
Valley
is, I believe, where Red is rushing to. Spirit Temple is also on the path to power.
Okay. What was the Valley on the path to?
Just Valley's path to power.
Okay. Yeah,
so we're getting a lot of power hits, which is making me think that we're like everything you need for courage is just power plus another item.
Yeah, there's probably some significant overlap given that.
Ooh, and we're sniping Link. They're going on all the way from downtown.
Very nice.
That's just what I call
grabbing that goal. Chuckles has not seen the Din station still routing in the early skulls. It's very good to see.
Yeah, it's back of Lake and then Upper River is the two hint stones for 20. Free deck.
Upper River is very common to see in Triforce Blitz, so I'm not terribly concerned, but it might be much longer to see that. Seeing that early is going to help Red out, though, because, like I said, Red is highly anti-skull collection.
Okay, there's Chuckles.
I think we might be seeing ice on this adult trip from Chuckles with his current loadout.
Yeah, I'm just concerned of where that copy of that Gerudo Valley path, another copy of that is, because that was back of Lake. And Valley is something you just don't do in Blitz very often. He might do it when he goes to GTG.
Yeah, Valley is something that, yeah, the Valley Lake is a high investment. My favorite foolish hint to see is always Valley, because I'm going to skip it anyway. I'm just happy to know I've been validated for my good life choices.
My two favorite foolishes are Gerudo Fortress and Market. Because I suck at doing the shooting game and I suck at HBA.
That's fair.
So, I get really happy every time I see Gerudo Fortress is foolish. I'm like, yes! Don't have to touch it. And ooh!
Need some bomb shoes.
Jabu is foolish, thank you, game.
Very good. I'm gonna step away for 2 seconds. That's my noodles being done.
Nice. I had pizza earlier. Okay, this is a DC or DMC. This is where I insert my joke about having DMCA. Alright, ooh, there's some shoes for Red. That's gonna be kinda big.
I saw a comment about so long as Dins is required. Seeing that early mirror shield, I think that Fire Source is probably going to be relevant in this seed. And that's actually going to make that Dins really important because...
Well, Spirit's also Path. So
there's Path. And Path. If Fire Arrows are out there somewhere and Dins are out there, that can muddy up your counting of Path.
Oh yes, it can.
I mean, you could always assume that just, Dins is out there somewhere and I don't know about it. I think that's arrows. Wrong kind. It's one thing, it's also kind of a okay assumption to make sometimes. Just assuming that when you're looking at something like a fire source or a bow or bomb bag, don't lean too hard on...
It's a 20 pack.
Yeah, don't lean too terribly hard on looking for a particular, just saying that that is going to be guaranteed to be a path item.
Yeah.
Yeah, and yes, I do agree with Purple going back to DC with the shoes. I don't think that Chuckles has DC King Donga shoes. Disclosure, I'm in a group chat with Chuckles. We talk about stuff all the time. I think I'm the only one in that group chat who throws King Donga shoes at all.
Domain
Ooh,
is
domain
path to
wisdom.
wisdom.
Interesting.
Very interesting. Very interesting.
Yes, I think I'm the only one in our group chat who throws King Donga shoes at all. And King Donga shoes, when you have other options to do right now, it's a little bit dicey.
That is
your
just a
bottle.
Okay, that is just a bottle. I pulled the Tobias and thought that was Rudo's letter.
Yeah, the Rudo's letter's a little less shiny.
Yeah, me and Tobias are officially known as the four bad eyes because we can't tell if it's Rudo's letter or not. Forest is foolish.
Is foolish. Okay,
let's go.
That's good to know. One of the beautiful things about Blitz is I love when that happens. One of the beautiful things about Blitz is
OoT
Forest Temple's shortcut is on. So if you need to do Forest for some reason, or you want to do Forest for some reason, like if Alchemy of Time is but Alchemy of Time was Prelude, wasn't it? Did we just see that?
Yeah.
For some reason you want to do Forest Temple, like you were standing at Secret Forest Meadow with the hook shot and you wanted to get Ganon's castle access because you need to get the Ganon's castle access at with one reward.
We're going back in. We're going back in.
Ooh, I don't know if I like this. But although if you're just going for the thing above King Dodongo, that's fine.
But you can get that with hammer.
Well, once you open the eyes.
The chest above King Dodongo, I was thinking of the bridge chest. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. Me and Tobias are the 8 bad eyes because we both wear glasses. Yeah,
very nice trick there.
Nice dice. I didn't want to do that.
Yeah, but for some reason you want to grab Forest as your dungeon reward to get into Ganon's castle. I'm not sure why that would come up in this particular seed. You can just walk in with the hook shot, and that's literally all you need.
It's not our path item. But he's gonna get the money anyway. Don't lose the chicken. Yeah, Forest Foolish is interesting because it rules out such an early-ish dungeon, right? Because you can get a lot of checks in Forest, especially with the shortcut open with just a hook shot. So it's a good thing and a bad thing. I cannot tell what that is.
Let's see what's in this waterfall.
And I hate trying to do this check at night.
It's a hook shot.
Oh, speaking of hook shots.
That's important.
That is indeed important. So Forest is foolish. A lot of stuff is hookshot locked in of itself, but obviously the main thing for hookshot is you think of Forest because literally the whole dungeon's hookshot locked. But probably just for
GTG?
Spirit keys. Yeah, GTG, Spirit, Water Temple, Shadow Temple.
Ganon's access for Spirit Trial and Shadow Trial 1.
Yeah, the back of Shadow.
Collecting those 20 skulls.
Oh, that's a very good point. Yeah, I don't. Part of me wants to open up a tracker here because I forget. There's a bunch of ways you can get 20 skulls in Logic.
Yeah, 20 skulls. To do 20 skulls in Logic, you pretty much just need like a handful of items. Like you can't get 20 skulls without items. I think the bottle itself might be enough.
That's what I'm looking up here. Let me just pull up the emo tracker. Let me plop in a bottle.
On the other hand, do you want to do it without a hookshot?
Let me. Okay. A bottle, just a bottle, a stick, nuts, and a sword. Put 19 in Logic, but there's 21 available.
Plus, they have a slingshot available. So wait, that's not available.
With the slingshot, it does put 20 into Logic exactly with the slingshot.
Yeah, I think we're It's probably
Path
not
bottle?
just for... It's not Path Bottle. It's
Yeah,
not
the
Path
hookshot.
Bottle. And there's the 20 for Din's Fire. That's on Chuckles' side.
The hookshot will put 24 into logic. With what we have. Actually, no, 27 because of the hammer.
Yeah, we have plenty of skulls available. Just for convenience, I think you're going to want that hookshot for collection.
Oh yeah. I just
One
wanted to
thing
see if a bottle was enough to get us to 20.
I definitely feel like you try to spend as little time as possible child in general, but especially so in Blitz, because your Triforce pieces can only be in a dungeon.
Yeah, then a lot of the child dungeons, all the child dungeons, with the exception of DC, but you can do that as an adult, need some type of item to get in. Right? You need the Kokiri sword, you need Boomerang and Rudo's letter.
You need Song of Storms.
Yeah. You need Requiem. I also am just not a big fan of child without Kokiri sword because I have a hard time with stick management. I've gotten better at it. Like, I've gotten really consistent at getting broken stick, which was something I spent like a week trying to learn how to get consistently, but...
It took me an embarrassing amount of time to figure out the reason I was having trouble with it is that, the jump slash is not the same, whether the jump slash distance is not the same if you hold your stick forward or if you leave it neutral. It's not you actually jump slash further if you leave your stick neutral.
Yeah, I found that out too. I found that out
Weirdest
trying to do
thing.
I found that out
That was when I figured it out, and suddenly I was able to do all these tricks I didn't understand and why I was failing. I'm like, oh, thanks, KZ Skip. It's just one of those little things that no one really notices when they're doing it, so they don't think to explain it. And then you see, you're getting it wrong, and you can't figure out why, and then you find out. Yeah, we are seeing an ice early rush ice. Ice early? Ice early?
Making T-Riz happy. Getting this hint. SFM is...
SFM Path of Wisdom.
Have we seen the child song? Has Red gotten the child song there?
We've not seen the child song yet, have we?
Can chat confirm that?
Which does make me wonder why...
Oh, no, here we go. We're getting it now.
Makes me wonder why you didn't minuet there and then walk out, but...
Well, it actually has to be the child song, because minuet is yell, which
well,
can't
we
be
haven't seen this item as well.
True, so it's either this item or it's the child song, it just can't be ZL.
Could be this.
Oh, this is a big chest. Oh, is it the rare SFM item path and not the song? Oh no.
Fire arrows.
Oh no.
Okay, so this is actually... It's very good that both of our runners have seen that Din's on 20, because now this would be... If that is actually at the... Like I said, as Ventinor in chat just said, Shadow 2 intensifies, Shadow 2 intensifies. Epona's, however, it's much stronger.
Probably Epona's for, like, GTG.
Significantly stronger.
Yeah.
Yeah, significantly stronger. Again... Also, GTG, and also we don't have Requiem right now. It could be for Wasteland Crossing.
Yeah, Market is Path to Power.
And yes, it can absolutely be Shadow 2. Who knows?
So the only two items we have found in DC are a bow and the slingshot. Each carry equal weight, in my opinion, of being Wanderer and Path.
Yes,
so,
I think I agree with you there. They're both...
Until we either find a third item in in DC, or we find another bow / slingshot, it's going to be very hard to figure out which one's Path and which one's Wanderer.
Yeah. Yes, we found fire arrows and in Path SFM, and we also found Epona in Path SFM. I think I like Epona's a lot more here. Again, that opens up a bunch of checks. That opens up... Oh yeah, we have our Path Market.
Yeah.
Thoughts? We have so many bows, we have so many bottles. We had a bow, we got Epona, we got a Path Market. I am going to be going... I think we might be seeing some ghost busting here. Time to enjoy some delicious and pointless Mountain Dew on Chuckles' side.
I'm gonna take a sip of my Mountain Dew after you said that.
Mm-hmm.
I have now finished my Mountain Dew. I didn't have a lot left. Okay, ice. Jabu is still foolish, thank you.
Gotta love doing ice on 1.5 hearts.
Oh, I just don't like Ice Cavern. Like, it's a great level design-wise. It's actually pretty interesting. Just delete ice keys, please and thank you. I have died too many times in Blitz because you come here with such low health and then proceeded to get smacked by ice keys. I'm trying to find the appropriate word there for it. Yes, disclaimer, this stream is not sponsored by Mountain Dew.
Yeah. Hey, I'm just drinking, like... I'm drinking seltzer like, you know, someone who is old and doesn't, like, want to drink a bunch of sugar.
I'm drinking Diet Dew, it's fine. It's not that much sugar in it. Plus it's European Mountain Dew, which is actually different. Alright, here we go. That is a piece of art. 2-bottle Ice Cavern is so much better than 1-bottle Ice Cavern, but you rarely see 2-bottle Ice Cavern in Blitz.
Yeah,
normally you're in here as soon as you get a bottle.
Early.
Yeah. Yeah, that Black Master Sword is so cool.
Yeah, Red definitely has the aesthetics on point here.
Yeah, definitely giving me like Darksaber vibes from Star Wars.
So Chuckles, are we pushing the block? Are we pushing the block?
Pushing the block.
Shadow no! Ooh, we do need that fire.
We need it. Oh, chat, buckle up. Here we go.
Alright, we are here for a ride, everybody.
We are here for 20 skulls. And we have pushed the block. Have we found all the paths? Have we found all 11 of our paths? Well, 10 paths and 1 wanderer. Let me pull up the note sheet 1 sec.
Y'all also get that note sheet up. Again, while we're just mentioning the note sheet, it's a little early, but thank you to all of our trackers and to our note takers for helping us out with this.
Yep. Yep, that is all 10 paths and 1 wanderer. That is spicy. We do have a path to courage, right? We have 2 singular paths to courage. Well and Shadow. Interesting. I'm gonna assume the Shadow path is the 1 extra item we're gonna need.
This actually, concerns me ever so slightly, from Red's perspective. Because I'm wondering if this entire nonsense and power is to find us a Ruto's letter. If we see storms here, I think Chuckles may be finding power very shortly.
Yeah. Oh. You're saying you think power's in well?
If power could very well be in well with that.
Yeah, we have no. Okay, this is the issue I have with rushing. Ooh, there's a big chest here. Hold on.
Right.
Oh no.
It's not. Okay, very much not.
Very okay. My thing is, this is what I was getting to, is I have mixed feelings about rushing ice, and I know this is gonna trigger some people off. But in Blitz, it's so hard when you rush ice, when ice is path, because you have no idea, when you get out of there and you get the item, you have no idea how far you're down your step count, because you have no idea where Ruto's letter is.
Yeah, that's definitely one of the difficulties. On the other hand, you can go, okay, so I have this item, let me just go further a little, let me go forward a little bit, and then try and figure out where I have to be. And there's the second hint, we have Shadow Temple Path of Courage, Chuckles has it, Chuckles knows that we're getting 20 skulls today.
My only concern is I do not know when Chuckles is going to get this Valley path hint.
Okay, so we're going to unfreeze this,
the Maweep. Don't roll through it.
You stay very still, very still.
I remember that. I still remember that race. Okay, there we go.
We're good, we're good.
We're not rolling through it. Oof.
I also like this because now we're looking
DQ
at
avoided. DQ avoided.
checking. Well, I don't know when you'll have to go a different direction to be able to check the.
There's okay. So there's sorry.
That's what sorry is. You'll have to go a different direction to be able to check the wheat that he is just freshly unfrozen.
Yep.
I'm gonna put that off. Looks like. Don't mind that; it's inefficient.
Does he know domain is path?
Yes, he does know domain is path, which is why he took the extra time to do that.
Yeah, probably is like, let me do child domain, and if it's not there, I just go up and get it.
It's all set up and ready to go.
All you literally do, walk in, press A, and get your item. I did not know there was a setup for that jump. I always just eyeballed
Very
it.
tidy setup, yeah.
I've always just walked in, seat up, and said, that looks good, and then jump. Alright, Chuckles finally going child, having a very long adult one. But in Blitz, a long adult one isn't always a bad thing. I just, like I said, I don't know when Chuckles is gonna get a Valley hint, or decide just to go Valley. Unless it's probably when he goes to GGG.
So we saw Nocturne off of, what's her name? Horse Girl, Malin.
Malin.
Alright, so we are really looking at that Song of Storms, which we know we need for Courage, either at Requiem or behind Deku Tree.
Does Red know Market's path?
I don't believe he does, and that's actually another scary thing, because Red is also,
Yes, that was in Zora's Fountain.
Red also likes skipping Market.
I am also... Oh, no! Oh, there's the path. Oh, that's scary.
Mm-hmm.
That's so that tells me two things. Either we need Strength 3, or Rudo's letter is Strength 1 locked.
Yes.
It's one of the two things there.
Well,
it's more...
Strength 2 lock. Well, yes, actually. Both. Either you need Strength 3 and Rudo's is Strength, or it could mean that you need Strength 3 and Rudo's is Strength 2 locked.
Yeah, I'm more inclined to think that Strength 2 is Rudo's letter locked because Spirit is path. But so Rudo's letter is probably locked by a Strength. Which Strength is the question?
Yeah. Red will absolutely pass through Market, but Red is Red is a... I like Red a lot. I think Red's a really good developing player, but when I say developing player, he has some particular quirks that are kind of biting him in the butt here. His quirks are he does not like doing checks that he deems long, like the Market. He will just skip Market.
I do checks I can't do.
Like, yeah, just doing checks you can't do is also a problem, but you can do Market.
Yeah. I forgot what was in this chest. Was this Choose? I think this was Choose.
I think I stepped away right when we checked it. Though that's the
that's the iron. That's the DLC. That's the non-existent item. It has gotten to the point now. Every time I pick up the iron boots, I start chanting, "Water Temple is not real and it can't hurt me."
No, the Water Temple might be real, but Central Pillar doesn't exist.
Central Pillar doesn't exist. It existed for me. I got a tunic path, which is the reason I wanted Central Pillar.
Makes sense. I mean, it's just for an extra key. You're fine.
Well, yeah, it was logically needed. Something was in the boss. Alright,
there are 5 keys in water. You don't need to go there.
Yeah, Forest is not real, and Forest can't hurt me either. Forest definitely doesn't have my Triforce pieces in it.
Until they do.
Until they do.
So also, this is one of the things about Mweepskeep that is very powerful with that Jabu Foolish. In Triforce Blitz, Jabu only has 3 checks.
Yes.
It only because the boomerang chest blessedly is turned off.
Thank God.
Which means that you're looking at only having the map chest and compass chest and the actual Baronian Heart. So Jabu ends up getting hinted Foolish a lot.
Till it's hinted path.
Yeah, it's one of the less likely dungeons to end up with an item in it, just because there's only 3 places to put things in it.
Yeah.
Again, likelihood and reality, never the same thing. Again, there's this, like, anecdote about probability, say, like, a probabilitician talking about, like, what it means for probability to happen. Thinking about, like, oh, it's so weird that I saw license plate number AQZ924 today. Like, there's only one of those license plates in the entire state. How weird is it that I saw it? Well, yeah, that's true, but what all that means is that you saw a whole bunch of different things today and they were all unique. And like that, every single Zooter seed you see is absolutely unique.
Yep.
And you can get any random unique thing out there in the world.
Me and probability and stats in general don't get along, but yes.
Yep, exactly. You're gonna see a license plate either. You're gonna see a license plate. You're gonna see a seed. Who knows what that license plate or that seed is gonna be? But you will see one unique seed today, and its properties. Who knows what they're gonna be? You can't a priori. You can't really say. There's more likely things to see and less likely things to see. But you're dealing with this particular seed.
Yeah. Does red know Shadow's path?
Yes, red does know Shadow's path. That is actually hinted on the Shadow Hintstone.
Is it on the Shadow Hintstone? It is on the Shadow Hintstone. Okay. Alright, nice. Nice. Alright, Chuckles is going to get the fire arrows here and be a little concerned, and then realize it's probably just Epona's.
You see that Chuckles actually did take advantage of warping out and walking back, which is significantly faster than going through that maze. And now Red is seeing Market Path to Power and hating his entire life. Convinced that the seed was specifically made to make him sad. Considering it's asking to do 20 skulls and market.
Yeah.
Love you, Red, but you know it's true. You hate those two things in particular.
Yes. Alright. Where are we going, Chuckles? Back to Lost Woods.
Hyrule Castle Fairy is foolish, and everyone hates Hyrule Castle Fairy because it is the worst death.
That is until it's hinted path randomly one day. You're just like, why?
Yeah.
It's like Haunted Wasteland being hinted path every once in a blue moon, and you're just like, why?
Okay, if you insist. And yeah, Skull Seed and Triforce Blitz are... You have to be good at skulls to be really convinced this is going to be something you can hit. Because skulls feel slow if you're not good at them. If you're not confident, then skulls feel slow.
Yep.
And again, like I said... is Chuckles just broke?
Hmm?
Yeah, Chuckles is broke. Okay, I was going to say, why didn't you do that scrub? I'm like, broke. Okay, I see.
Bro, yeah, we're broke. Ooh, here we go. First slingshot check.
Yeah, skulls feel very bad. Like, I think that this is one of those things where you get more comfortable with skulls over time. Like, over time, I've kind of come down to the fact that, like, 20 skulls, you just have to route them. You route them. Like, if you're playing as Standard Seed skulls, 20 skulls are just, they happen. And the nice thing about Blitz is that 10 skulls, like, it's not even typically urgent that you go for the fastest 10.
I have to get used to collecting 20 skulls again because I signed up for League.
Against my better judgment, I also signed up for League. They tend to be with good settings.
Yeah, I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. And then just put my name down and said, I've probably made a mistake, but sure.
I know that I am launching a revised course that's going to be very, very difficult to run, like, 3 weeks into League, and it's going to be hell, and I'm doing it anyway.
League starts, and then I start college the next week after that, so... Yeah, even more fun.
It'll be great. It's gonna be a good time.
Well, yeah.
But yeah, so if you are interested in what we're talking about, check out the main Ocarina of Time Randomizer Discord. They have announced that we have a they've announced that the 3rd season of the Ocarina of Time Randomizer League is starting. You get put into a division with around 5-6 people of your around your skill level, and the current settings are reasonably similar to the S5 tournament that was streamed here on Silver Gauntlets. Couple small tweaks. Probably better to leave that for all the reading over there. So just go check it out. It's like I said, me and Baby Shark are in. I think other people in chat are in. It'll be fun.
I know a few other people who have signed up for it.
But yes, I was convinced I wouldn't do it, and then it tended to be with very good settings, so we'll take it. Alright, let's see how Red approaches this room, because neither of our runners have a bomb bag. Not like it doesn't matter this seed, because the seed has been like, here.
Choose!
Bomb
shoes.
Just have bomb shoes.
I have beaten Blitz seeds without bomb bags before, where I logically had to beat DC. Just never went and found it. I'm just like, it's probably some Hyrule Field check I didn't do or something like that.
Oh yeah, like, beating... If I had a nickel for every time that I beat Dodongo's Cavern without a bomb bag, I could probably buy myself a bubble tea.
Alright, where are we going, Chuckles? Wait, excuse me?
There we go.
Is that gonna work? No.
I see what we're doing.
Are we getting skulls?
Oh, I thought we were getting skulls, but I think Shannock has it. We are seeing some child DC.
Why are we getting child DC with bomb shoes? Is it easier?
He has a strength upgrade now.
Oh, that's right. He does have a strength upgrade now.
This also will set his time of day, but I mean that's a little bit secondary, I guess. He already has that.
Child DC. Oh, you love to see it.
Yeah. Man.
Oh, rest in peace, Shield.
Everybody.
Rest in peace, Deku Shield. You have served us well. Yeah, the only issue is you have to go through here because we don't have explosives to ground jump up. Speaking of child DC, the mixed pools tournament is still going on. They're getting ready to enter the actual bracket phase. I do not know when the actual reveal for that bracket is, though. I think it is sometime, either this week or next week. But yes, spicy, mixed pools. If you want child DC, go watch mixed pools. You'll get it sometimes. Sometimes. And then you'll get times where it's absolutely adult-locked DC, and you're just like, why? Right. Red gonna get the strength in here. And Sunsong. Sunsong. Emo Soda's favorite song in the whole game. It's not actually his favorite song, it is the song he makes the most. I just make a joke about it. Is it today? I know it's on Slug Central.
Well, the thing about Sunsong, though, Sunsong in mixed pools is just a blessing. Or not well, mixed pool, I'm sure. But also in Blitz is a blessing because it is even worse when you can't route in what you want to do in, trying to make these abbreviated segments. Because in a standard seed, I might want to look at, for example, oh, I can do this other thing I want to do and work in some time of day, and I know this is going to come together into a big, I need to get 6 medallions at the end, so these things are going to get me over to over to this medallion later. And yeah, I do believe that Emo has them on their race time profile.
Sorry, my bad.
Boomerang!
No.
Huh.
No, I'm done with the boomerang. I do not want to see a boomerang and another foolish Jabu seed for like a month.
That doesn't mean anything, does it?
Well, we have a slingshot, never mind, so no, it doesn't mean anything.
We have a slingshot. Our Ocarina of Time is
Child spirit scares me now. Let's just say
It doesn't
that.
matter. Ocarina of Time is
It's
prelude. So this doesn't mean anything, right?
It shouldn't. But it's in path DC. Oh my god, this makes me mad.
No, that doesn't. It doesn't mean anything.
It shouldn't mean anything.
No, it doesn't mean anything. That is a. All that means is nice, easy skull collection.
Checking Buddha Valley Hammer Rocks, which is dead. So does the hookshot confirmed. The path item, and we're off to GTG. To path GTG.
Yeah, I'm kind of. Shannon makes a good point. I'm kind of feeling that we're either looking at Deku for that slingshot, or alternatively, bow.
Bow could be many things. Fire could be for a key.
It could be for just GTG stuff.
Yeah.
It could be for that. It could be for another item in Market.
At least there are 3 bow locked checks in GTG. At least, depending on keys, there could be more.
There are 4 bow lock checks in GTG. The 2 in the front, the 2 in the lobby, and then the 2 in the back. The eye statue and the one above the eye statue.
There's one that drops by the eye statue. That's it. I'm like, I know there's the one that you gotta shoot the statue to open the door, and then I remember there's one actually that drops right there too. Yeah.
Artificial Reda employing the "oh no, please don't capture me and let me look at the chest on your roof" strategy.
Oh, that's big.
Don't look at the big chest on your roof.
Do we have Scarecrow? Does Red have Scarecrow?
I don't believe Red has Scarecrow. Chuckles may be setting up here. Just did. Let's see if he confirms it before going to GTG.
We're doing some fishing, folks. Nice, relaxing fishing.
Just get out your frosty beverage of choice, put in a can koozie, and join us for some fishing.
Some fishing.
Ice arrows have been found already at Dastar. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to break your heart.
The light arrows have not been found yet, though. The other mean arrows have not been found.
Bomb bag.
On child fishing. Interesting.
Chuckles is heading over to Domain.
A domain is path.
I think that's a great idea. I'm sorry.
What is that over? Is that a shield?
Looks like a shield.
Chuckles, you're missing a Deku shield. Go get it. Who knows? You might have to go into Deku Tree. And then might all be like, well,
Deku Tree looks really strong right now, actually.
Yeah, and then you don't want to run into Mido and going, excuse me.
You can't go in.
You want to see Deku Tree?
Well, you need a sword and a shield.
Alright, here we go. Into GTG. While we do some... So we got 2 path locations.
So...
Okay, can confirm the mixed pools reveal is at 11 p.m. Central European summertime over
Magic.
Ooh, Lord.
Magic, which we will need for getting into Shadow Temple.
It's not here, it's on Slug Central, but yes, it is later tonight, if anyone's interested. This is when I get bonked for promoting another Twitch stream. The Silver Gauntlets.
Yes, we do have more magic. So we have magic and we'll need that.
Magic? Yeah, we're gonna need magic if we need Shadow. And Spirit. Well, or potentially Spirit. What is the actual probability of Spirit being magic blocked? Does anyone know?
Gosh, don't make me do math right now.
Okay.
Not that while I'm talking. I could probably do that, actually. I'll do it eventually. But no, there are two magic lock checks in Spirit.
Whoa, that is a big chest on the right side.
Hey, we said that we had Burning Cack,
Song of Time!
all the time, huh? Did you guys say before
Yeah.
we walked in here? Before we walked in the left side?
I have no idea.
I didn't see a save screen, but I'm also, like, talking about doing math, so who knows?
Are we keeping up the tradition of second magic being in shadow? Probably.
I mean, it is. It's a fact.
Oh,
Hey,
and
slippy
there's the
shoes!
hover boot. There's your path item in domain. The slippy slidey shoes. Okay, we're beating up Stalfos. Nice, nice, nice. That is... Shadow technically is all in logic, we just gotta get Dins first.
Yeah, between our runners, this is completely in logic.
No fire arrow entry here, folks.
Well, they just need to go get those 20 souls. Get on it, guys.
Yeah, get on it.
Like, the 20 is in logic in several different ways, with the boomerang, with the, bottle, with the hook shot, with all the access they have.
Yeah.
Like, they can get 20 in, like, so many configurations that I'm not even gonna talk about it. Have fun doing, bomb tree blowing without a shield.
Evil laugh.
Ooh,
Another
we are
bottle.
one short of bottle percent here.
We are Rudo's letter away from bottle percent. The only bad thing here is red does not have strength too, so it could not check the four items? 4 items? Checks.
Yeah, there are 4 checks back there, and given the
Yeah.
high density of... Given that
Might
high
need those
density...
keys. You might need those keys because of Song of Time. Right, because you logically need, what, all 9 keys to get that?
Well, we haven't
Not
seen...
Song of Time?
The one thing we have not seen that's of severe interest right now is that Kakiri sword. Once we see Kakiri sword, your Song of Time is there. I'm wondering if we're just looking at Song of Time is what we're looking for. Just like Song of Time is like what we need is on the right side of GTG here.
Like the piece?
Yeah.
Yeah? Where could Wisdom possibly be? Wisdom is a kinda-ish low number. With the hints that we have, it actually makes me seem like Wisdom's probably just in Shadow. Because,
Hovers. Konas to get your magic.
Yeah, there, then...
Go to get the magic.
Yeah.
You can't hint, you can't hint the, Din's Fire because it's already hinted.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not against it.
Well, because, Shadow in of itself is 4 automatically if you include magic. Epona's to get the magic, it would be 5, and then, Bow to also get the magic would make it 6. So as long as it's not hookshot locked in,
We have two accessible ways to get into that first couple of checks in DC, both the strength upgrade and the hammer. So that get the bow, get Epona, magic.
Here we go. We got 2 keys. We're checking it.
Inspire Nocturne, and
It's just big stabby. Are you gonna
keep that?
And
No,
we're safe scamming it. Yeah.
No, you can't keep that. You need the keys. There's something deeper. And the hover boots. Yeah, I think I agree with you. It's early Shadow seems like a good play, a good call.
Yeah, it can. So here's a question I have been asking this recently. What do you define as deep shadow?
Right now, I'm looking at deep shadow as behind the hook shot.
That is fair.
Because it looks like we don't have a... It looks like hookshot doesn't have to be on that path if that's where it is.
Yeah, I don't think it can be. Unless the hook shots don't lock each other and it's simply long shot that we need.
Well, good key
Spirit.
management here from Red.
Oh
Getting
no.
this not fire bomb bag.
That is interesting bomb bag.
Was there a key on the right side?
I did not look. I was too busy getting the big chest.
We'll check. I'm sure we'll see it from Chuckles momentarily. We'll also get to see the top of the Fruit Fortress chest.
We're off. We are off to the wasteland. We are off to Spirit Temple.
Ooh, also this is something else that we'll be able to see from Chuckles and not from Red, because Chuckles... Oh no! Red does have... Did we get a Groove Fortress Evolution?
No.
No, we didn't. We haven't seen HBA.
We have not seen HBA.
Huh.
I'm surprised Red's not doing HBA. He has opponent and has a bow.
An opponent is Path, although, you know, just getting there is strong enough.
Chuckles has it done back of Lake, but I have a feeling you do Valley checks when you go to GTG.
It might be the only chance you have to do them.
Yeah, unless there's a random one-off hint somewhere, but we have not found the second copy of that hint yet. So this is just us
will be
hoping.
able to do everything except Toilet here, though.
Yeah, Chuckles knows how to do hook shotless GTG.
You don't want to, it can waste a bunch of time.
I know firsthand it can waste a bunch of time. I had issues with it in my race.
Yeah, the waterfall is super slow to check, but also if you know you're playing against, if you have any sort of bias, like, oh, I lost something to a waterfall recently, you can also consider, you also have the ability to drown yourself using those iron boots, would be excellent applications of them.
I wonder if we need to beat Deku to get storms.
That's what I'm thinking right now, is either crossing the waste. We should either be seeing it off of Red right here, or we should be seeing Requiem or Storms here, and I think that logically we may have to beat Deku to get Storms.
I do not like doing... I need to learn how to do this without lens. I can reverse Wasteland. I cannot do lensless Wasteland.
Yeah, drowning yourself is super slow, but you know what else is really slow? Missing out on a key check.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Happy 1 hour.
Happy 1 hour.
While we're proceeding here, hey, look at these cool runners. We got 2 of them. We got Chuckles. We got Red. We should follow them at Chuckles501 and artificial_red. They're doing great. We got our trackers. We got Prince Sidon. We got PWalks22. We got Shannock 95902. Thank you so much for your help. Thank you to our race monitor. I'm assuming we're looking at...
Is it baseball?
I'm assuming it's baseball.
I'm assuming it's baseball. Baseball does so much race monitoring.
Thank you to our restreamer. Today this is going to be our fearless leader, Hell Knight.
Oh no, Chuckles. No. No, Chuckles, I need you to... No!
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. He's fine.
Oh.
Don't worry about it. He's fine. And... yeah, thank you, Baby Shark. Thanks for commentating with me.
Thank you for jumping in when I was by myself earlier.
Hey, I'm glad to be here. Glad to be here. Glad to help out.
Please come sponsor. We don't have sponsors. Ugh.
Did you mean Lon Lon Milk? Delicious Lon Lon Milk?
Chateau Romani? I'm sure we're sponsored by them.
Delicious Lon Lon Milk. It's so good that it takes 2 animations to empty it.
What is that on top of the arch?
Great. What?
I think it's a bomb refill. I just think that's
a bomb refill, yeah. It's
yeah.
weird looking.
Chuckles not having a hook shot.
And there's storms.
Interesting. Where's Requiem?
Well, that Requiem is going to be at Prelude then.
Yeah. I wonder if we need the lens. I'm trying to figure out if we logically need the lens to get that.
The question is, do you logically need the lens or do you logically need the Kakiri sword?
Yeah. Because if the Kakiri sword locks Requiem and or the lens, then actually no, it can't lock both. It can either lock one or the other. It can't lock both. I'm like, wait a minute, that doesn't make sense. Logic, please. All right, here we go.
I guess if they're both available, then well, Path to Courage would be not locked by either. But
we got rolling doggos and people in chat. Am I missing something? I think I'm missing something.
Well, Magic can be Path or Wasteland Crossing. Magic is definitely we also have a Shadow Path, so that's little self-evident there.
I don't think the sling would be Path for Child Spirit because the boomerang is available.
Yeah, but Wanderer, I believe.
It probably, but it's probably Wanderer and the bow is probably Path. Oh, nice, 1580.
15.
Barely clutching it.
What are we getting for our trouble?
Nothing. A little bit of love. I'm just getting a little bit of love.
Yeah, right now we're just gonna have to sit back and relax and try and figure out what this scene is actually telling us because we don't have a clue.
Yeah, I'm still down.
Clues, but
I'm still down Wisdom. Wisdom's in Shadow. That's where I'm putting my money on Wisdom. Power and Courage. Yeah. No. Until I think we get a few more items.
And we got about an hour left. I think that we'll be in good shape.
I think one of them will get 20 in about 50 minutes, yeah. I mean, let's hope they can get 20 skulls in under an hour, I would hope. Ah! Speaking of lens, Logical Crossing! It is in fact not nighttime, Chuckles, you've been lied to.
Since it's confusing, okay?
Yeah. God, when does Chuckles go and get that? Chuckles is gonna be really mad when he finds that hook shot and was like, God, I could have saved so much time.
Yeah, one thing you could potentially do is save in GTG, go jump down and check that, and then have to come back up anyway and be like, oh well, at least I have a hook shot.
So, yeah, I don't think I could probably guess where Wisdom or Courage is until we get to bottom of the well. Because that's pretty far into logic at this point.
So let's see. I think we can make a fair assumption.
Well, not only is a piece probably in Shadow, but we do know there's also an item in Shadow. So we know that the 6 items need, if the piece is in Shadow, this is assuming it's in Shadow. We could assume that the 6 items to get Wisdom are also going to be included Power and Courage. Right, because there is something in Shadow to begin with.
If it's in Shadow. I do like Hollow Logic and chat pointing out Wisdom well can also track because they replace Dins and Nocturne with Lens and Storms.
Yeah, Cross.
Yeah, because you wouldn't need Lens or Bomb. I say Lens, Scale or Bombs to get into Domain because we have access to both. It's believable.
I don't know what you mean by that, Shenok. If they're in the overworld, they're less likely to be hinted as path to begin with.
The DC Wisdom path is still going to be the bow.
It's still going to be the bow.
You needed to shoot the eye switch to get the magic.
Yeah.
Which you need for Wasteland Crossing. To get storms. Chuckles is showing off the Hookshot's GTG technique here.
Nice. I spent like 10 minutes trying to do that the other day.
No, Ocarina of Time is Prelude. Requiem's gotta be on Prelude at this rate.
Right, but Lens and Storms weren't in dungeons, meaning technically they could be path items. I don't know where you're going with this, Shinnok. I get what you're saying, but I don't know exactly where you're going with that. Maybe it's just because it's 11, not 11, it's 9 o'clock at night. And my brain hurts, I've been studying all day.
Oh, you're just agreeing. Shinnok is agreeing with Hollow Logic, which I...
Oh, okay, okay, that's my bad. Yeah, like I said, I've been studying pre-calc all day, and then this. Oh, Red's at 19 skulls.
Yeah, Red has been pushing his skulls very nicely. Oh.
Ooh, the full body hug. Oh,
There's something here in the back, TTG. I mean, it's better than what we saw already?
I wonder if there's enough keys here for Chuckles to keep the big Goron sword.
I mean, he doesn't need that bomb bag, so he could scum them.
He could just scum the bomb bag, yeah.
So are we in fact looking at something on Bigoron, then?
Oh, the path item here is magic.
Oh, right, magic, right.
Yeah.
Again, does someone mention something about goldfish memories?
I think we all have goldfish memories, to be honest. I am a shark. I have the memory of a goldfish. Literally.
Just kindly ignore the fact that I was, like, studying special relativity before I jumped in.
I was studying pre-calculus, so...
Yeah, there's a lot of strength 2 locked keys, but I don't know how much that matters. I think that would only matter for Spirit.
I'm a little concerned that Chuckles is gonna go to Spirit without a hook shot.
Yeah. We'll see if he decides to jump down. Like, one of the best times to do Adult Valley jump down is after GTG.
Oh lord, purple. I'm assuming is throwing hands. I'm not acquainted with physics enough to know.
That's... You're just trying to start shit for no reason, and I'm not going to engage because it clearly it's involved with every kind. Relativity clearly impacts a lot of things, and if you are trying to deny that, then you haven't paid attention to any data. So
I'll stick to atoms and bonds and reactions. I'll stick to my chemistry.
Like, a lot of my work is like dealing with quantum mechanical effects on a instrument that measures effects of general relativity. I don't split them up. They don't go away. You cannot separate them. Physics is the only dumb physics is modified Newtonian dynamics. That shit is dumb.
What were you peeking there? Oh, you're peeking at it.
Yeah, you can peek. The well is so porous. The well, you can peek the well from every direction, and I don't dislike doing that because that particular chest in the well is so easy to miss.
Oh, it is. I've missed it befci.
Like, particularly on CSMC, when you don't have that, like, easy, just sweep through the well path.
No, I'm sorry, I did miss it. I was doing a co-op, and someone else missed it and said, there's nothing in bottom of the well, when in fact it's a very important item. Alright, here we go. Big Goron sword. And I think Chuckles has enough keys to not have to scum this.
So, Chuckles is clearing out bottom of the well with... Bottom of the valley, Gerudo of the training grounds. Clear out GTG with he's got so he had what? So that means there's 6 keys in hand. Good man, not scumming. So I can actually count these keys.
I think that is 4 key lock back there, so I think Chuckles is just enough. There's one right there, so yeah.
7.
I think there's one right here, this next check, so I think that's 8.
8. 9. Oh.
Toilet's an item.
Well, it's an item.
Toilet is an item.
Alright, so what do we start counting? Well, it's
What are we counting?
I'm gonna start trying to count out our paths. No, Chuckles is not gonna go for ballet. Well, enjoy missing that hook shot.
This is a big feels bad man.
If he's lucky, he doesn't need that
hook shot.
Well, he doesn't need the key right away. The key off of there right away. And you can also check it, which is a definite advantage.
Oh, my chair is back to making noises again.
Chair looming.
You missed the stream where my chair actually broke apart.
No, I was there, the rip chair.
You were there for that one? No, Lord.
Never forget the chair.
Never forget the chair, yeah. I managed to screw the armrest back on, but this thing's getting thrown away in 2 weeks, so...
Very good. Alright, so... Let's see, we have a complete lack of information about where Ruto's letter even is.
Yeah, that's what keeps scaring me here. As a runner, I would be very, like, nervous and scared at this point, going, I need to find Ruto's letter. I, like, don't know how far out of logic / in logic I am.
Not even, like, scared that I need to find it, but just scared that I would be doing a long chain just to find Ruto's letter.
Oh, no.
Oh, dear.
Oh, dear. So you know what we were saying about strike 3?
Well, I think we'll be seeing Inside Ian's Castle from Chuckles very shortly.
Yeah. There is a another big chest here, so let's put that thought on pause for a second. Is that strength locked?
No.
No, it's the strength. That's Nehru's. That is, have we achieved meme percent? Are we just missing Greg? I think we're just missing Greg. Unless we're doing Blitz meme percent, then we're also missing the light arrows. Chuckles is gonna do Spirit here. If it's Path, you're here, you don't know where your Requiem is, you don't have Furores, you're gonna do Spirit.
Yeah, you're just gonna duck in and see what's there.
Yeah, until you either get key locked out, well, until you get key locked out. Or you run out of checks, which is the same as being key locked out.
Yeah, that's a good point in chat as well, that Red doesn't actually have a dungeon finished yet.
No, that is true. I think Forest at this point would probably be your fastest. Or, going to DC, just opening the mouth. Oh, Red's gonna get strike 3 here in a second.
Yes.
Is that... I can't tell what that is, it's too dark.
I'm tremendously bad at that. And no, I disagree. This is not, in this case, it is not bait. We have multiple paths that have strength upgrades on them.
Don't think any of the strength block each other.
And as far as we know, they don't strength block each other. It could be possible that we're looking at, no, wait. No, this is... Even if Rudo's letter is strength locked in spirit, which it could be, it doesn't matter.
So you just need storms. You don't actually need to go into spirit. As long as strength does not lock the hover boots, magic, and lens.
Oh, ooh.
Oh,
we are seeing parallel worlds.
Oh no, don't start bringing us into this. I can't do multiple worlds theories. Oh lord. Or are we talking about Wanderer? Oh no, Chuckles is copying files over. That's what we're doing. Chuckles is leaving. Oh.
Chuckles, in one world, Chuckles is saved inside of Spirit Temple. In another world, Chuckles is going to be going to the bottom of the well.
Yep.
And Chuckles will be getting his strength 3 and going straight to get his castle.
Chuckles is still going to be missing his hookshot. No matter what.
Worlds.
In both worlds. He's still missing the hookshot.
Chuckles has realized that he is in the world where he saves
He's in the wrong one. Yes, this is completely 100% legal. It is technically it is not a save state. It is you have to go through the menu screen. So this is 100% legal. This is something you will see runners do occasionally. I did it a couple days ago.
Yes, this is absolutely legal. It is also rare because of this exact thing.
Yeah. And we're getting the 7H high five in the Temple of Time.
This is Red pondering.
I think he's realizing he has to go beat a dungeon. I think he's trying to figure out which dungeon to go beat. You know, is Foolish Forest faster than going to DC? Ooh, Daster, that is a good one. I gotta give Daster that one.
Yes, I agree.
Link Between Worlds is a very great Zelda game. The first handheld Zelda game I ever beat. Chuckles, are we okay?
Chuckles is trying to determine the fastest way to where he wants to go.
Just be Nocturne. Unless he's not going to well.
Oh, I see what he's doing.
Skulls?
Setting time of day for Dompe again.
Dompe.
Ooh, this is risky, Red.
Oh, we're going. If there's a piece in here.
Well, it'd have to be very early, and I don't think that would line up.
It could be in here as long as it's not hookshot locked.
Colonel, Red has not defeated a dungeon yet.
Red doesn't have hovers.
There is something in Life Trial, yes.
Oh, I didn't know he didn't have hovers. I totally bypassed that. Why the hell are you in here? That came off really rude. Why though?
Yeah, it's a great question, actually.
I apologize. That came off as rude.
No, that is actually a good question. I think if he had hovers, I could see it being a risky but powerful play to try and just go for a shadow clear and use your shadow clear to get into Ganon's castle, but
because it's also path, right? So if you had hovers, this would make sense. But I'm trying to.
Yeah, in case the path is early, I mean that's an option. But yeah,
this seems a little weird.
It does seem weird.
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
right?
He's giving you time to put the kettle on, right? And that way I can go.
Yeah, because he doesn't have because he doesn't have the hover. He doesn't have those since he doesn't have the hover boots, it's plenty of time to get to the shadow pot where the kettle actually is. Yeah.
Yeah, that way I can also clean up my mess that I've made in the moat river thing. I had a party last week down there. I didn't know if you heard.
Yeah, it's okay. It keeps the ghosts down. It's fine.
Oh, I've never seen that with Dead Hand before. That's interesting. Shadow could be Rudo's letter. You're gonna ask Chuckles after the race to check toilet?
Shadow could be Rudo's letter. Yeah, could be.
Dastar, I meant to send you a seed. No one finished the seed, but we all believe that it was Song of Time for something in toilet because everyone did the entirety of GTG and did not find a single item. And toilet was an item. We just didn't have Song of Time.
I think Chuckles will probably feel moderately vindicated on this, on his Pyro World strat here. Only moderately, though.
I wonder if there is an item in Light Trial, as well as a piece.
This strikes me as likely.
Because you have one off path counts, right?
Mm-hmm.
Has anyone checked the Sunsong Grave? No. No, no one has, which is a little interesting. I think this is DC. I think Red's gonna go into DC.
Yeah, this is a good way to get to DC.
The only reason I'm saying that is, I think wisdom is the power play here. Not wisdom. English. Oh my lord. Light Trial is the power piece. That's what I was trying to say. English. English is a language I speak. Because there is an item in Shadow, so unless the item in Shadow is just like the Bruto's letter, then I think the piece in Light Trial is power. If there is a piece in Light Trial. Who knows? There could be an item on OGC. We haven't gotten an OGC Foolish Hint yet.
Oh, that strikes me as much stronger, honestly.
Let's be honest here. OGC is still a thing. We should be eating 2 rocks.
Item in OGC, and I think I actually agree with you. Item in OGC and piece in IGC.
Yeah.
This strikes me as very likely.
Yes, I would like 2 rocks yoted today.
Maximum yote.
Maximum yote. Maximum meanage. I do need to keep my job.
Oh my gosh.
Chuckles, ooh. Can't you soft block there too?
You can get speed locked there, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, there's those.
The meme arrows.
So that's why Chuckles skipped it. He just knew it was a meme.
He knew. Us all reminding that Forest Temple is foolish, and yet you should know. Ooh, Chuckles still doesn't have a shield. This is
awkward.
Dead Hand. Yeah, this.
This is gonna be slow.
Unfortunately. Does anyone know how many hits it is when you're not jump slashing?
10? Ooh, although if you do that, it speeds it up a little bit.
We're wiggling around. Someone remind me, is crit wiggle in OoT or is that an MM thing only? I don't know if
Is
we
what?
have speedrun. Crit wiggle. It's a speedrun thing. I know it's an MM, I don't know if it's an OoT. Don't know if someone cares, it would be that question or not. When Link's on low health, and as a child, he does something called a crit wiggle, which is where he moves ever so slightly because of the animation when you have low health. I know it's a thing in MM. I don't know if it's a thing in OoT. Child Dead Hand is the worst boss. I'm gonna have to beg to differ on that one.
What's your worst?
Oh god, I have to pick.
Yeah, so you must decide.
I must decide, okay.
Where are you going? Oh.
Phantom Ganon?
Phantom Ganon's not bad.
Phantom Ganon's annoying for me. Twin Rova's annoying. But then again, it's Troll Rova. Can you really blame her?
Phantom Ganon's very hard to optimize. I think I agree with that.
Bongo's annoying. They're all annoying. I'm gonna put that out there. They're all annoying.
I think at this point my least favorite's gotta be. I don't think what my least favorite's gotta be.
I actually don't mind Morphin. King Dodongo's annoying because you can't one cycle it. But
honestly, I can't think of a boss that I'm like a boss that I have a struggle. No, you know what? I don't have a boss. I have a mini boss.
What? But did
Nibiru Knuckle.
I agree. No, actually, I agree with that one. Oh my god.
I've lost so many
much time.
I've lost so much time to die into Nibiru Knuckle.
Just for me, it's any Iron Knuckle except for the child one. While I'm doing
the other ones are fine, but Nibiru Knuckle has wrecked me. So many of my runs.
Chuckles is like
Chuckles,
no.
you're gonna die to bats.
Chuckles is like no fucks given. My shield is already gone.
Alright, we have golds on both sides of the screen. I think we're gonna see Red hitting. Red's gonna get there first, though, so I think Red has a bit of a lead heading into this next stage.
This is gonna get pretty close if there is a piece here. So I would... Chuckles has to age change, Red just has to save Glade.
Yeah, I think that... So and we don't have Prelude, so...
We do have Discount Prelude, but it is Discount.
It's Discount.
It's Discount. It's, yeah, for reasons. That's the reason it's called Discount.
Yeah, setting up that, those fire arrows for cannons. Chuckles does not have enough,
Chuckles, your health is scaring me.
He's just gotta get one more thing, then he's good.
And there is the that is not the Serenade, that is...
This is the one advantage that distinctive advantage that Chuckles gonna have going into this. He does have those hover boots. However, if we think that... My assumption at the moment is we're looking at... This entire whole nonsense here is leading to Ruto's letter.
What was Ice Cavern Path 2? Power?
Power.
Power. Okay, so we are actually still missing a... we're missing 2 items. We are still missing a spirit item and a shadow item. I think Ruto's letter is in spirit. Does that logically work out?
No, that would be... You have to cross the wasteland to get
the wasteland, to get storms, to go get strength 2 to come back.
To come back. Well, we're about to see. Why isn't Rain Mars DC path? Because rain cannot be for anything.
Yeet. Sorry to interrupt.
It's alright. No, it's okay. Reading is important. But no, rain cannot be for anything because Jabu is foolish, and we have a slingshot.
Here we go. And there it is!
There it is, our first Triforce piece. Red is first blood.
I am convinced that is power because there is still an item. There is still an item in Shadow, and that's what I'm saying. I think Ruto's letter is in Spirit because Spirit is path to power. I think Ruto's letter is in Spirit, and the last item we need for Courage is in Shadow.
I think I'd be looking at OGC right now because both Courage and Power have 3 strength upgrades on them.
Yeah, that is also true.
So I think we're looking at Shadow, IGC, Giant's Castle, and question mark.
Chuckles is gonna get Dins here. So Chuckles is go for Shadow. Okay, we're gonna go Adult now. We're gonna probably go to Ganon's Castle, then Shadow. Or at some point, gonna go to Spirit. I don't think Chuckles is gonna go to Spirit until he gets a hook shot. Because the likelihood of you have 1 check in Adult Spirit to be a key. And I don't know what the actual likelihood of that 1 check being a key is.
Again, I still think Ruto's letter is somewhere behind that hookshot, so it's possible you can get out of this without needing hookshot.
Yeah. Alright, here we go. I really hope...
I think Red needs to get out of Ganon's castle.
I really hope that they remember OGC as a thing, because OGC is...
OGC is blazing in my awareness right now. Like, that's where you need to be right now with this double...
Right, but OGC
triple
and...
strength.
OGC, in my opinion, has hinted foolish a decent amount of times when you don't have dungeon foolishes.
It's true.
And it is a check you don't rarely do, because most of the time your strength 3 is just for light trial, because light trial has, what, seven checks, right?
Yeah.
Right. So
it's true.
It's something you don't do a lot in Blitz, so it's like, you know, for me it's like out of sight, out of mind. It's not really a thing, but 8, excuse me. Yeah. Oh, that's right, you have this yell. Locked one.
Many check.
Many check. There's a reason light trial is so check dense, and that items and pieces get put in there so often. Okay, we're gonna do spirit trial, or not spirit trial, we're gonna do shadow trial too.
Yes, Red did never get the child fishing bomb bag, so he may be under the impression that he'd be looking at GTG bomb path as well.
Yeah.
It's true, they don't know that they're in IGC, like, on step 2, but, again...
Fox, I don't think fire arrows are actually path today. I am, too, a big fan of fire arrow path. Yeah, I'm like, I don't think it is today.
Get the IGC, get IGC, get IGC!
GC! GC! Oh, this is gonna be bad if no one goes to IGC.
Yes, Red did get power first.
He did get power first, so Red is in the lead. Chuckles gonna have to get 2 pieces here, or potentially 3. I'm still putting my money on there's a piece in Shadow. That Wisdom's in Shadow. I don't know why, you know, maybe it's just because I favor Shadow, but I got something nagging at me saying it's in Shadow.
I'm thinking Shadow as well. I mean...
Then again, I make bad calls and say pieces are in Forest, and then I come to find out that Forest is barren, so... But...
I don't disagree with you, and there is a piece for Chuckles. Same piece for Chuckles.
But that's good. We don't root for people here, we're rooting for more Zooter. Right? That's what we're rooting for.
And again, I can't, I'm contractually obligated to not root for either of these runners because I think they're really awesome. And you should too, so you should follow them.
Yeah, I've raced against both. I have a personal friendly vendetta against Chuckles. I did beat him the other day, finally. By like 20 minutes.
It's what he deserves.
It was the end gown. It was great. But they're both these. Ooh. Ouch. Actually,
that was a death warp.
That was on purpose,
absolutely.
Yeah. Chuckles, I need you to do it, please. I need you to do the check.
Red is walking out, so we might be seeing some OGC action here.
Chuckles has hovers, so this is going to be a little bit faster. Not that much faster. I don't think it actually saves that much time. Oh, no, I'm totally rooting against Chuckles, because we both agreed whenever we both get knocked out of this tournament, we're having a salty run-back race. I've already been knocked out, so I'm just waiting for Chuckles to get knocked out. No OGC, unless... I don't think this is faster, so...
Yeah, I think this is the point where there's a lot of self-doubt going on here. That's not OGC.
Oh, you're getting the big stabby out.
Go to OGC, please.
We're getting big stabby coming out on Chuckles' side here.
You're really lucky with a big stabby there. You can just jump
save
slash
30 minutes. Just save magically.
Well, we are seeing Shadow, however.
Chuckles, no! Chuckles, I'm gonna need you to not.
You know what?
This will be good for Chuckles if there is a piece in here.
And hopefully give him some time to think about the just think about his life choices with the OGC.
Let's take a second to think about, you know, life choices here, right? Chuckles,
Mhm.
why are you here? Why are you in this tournament? You know, what compelled you to do this? Pull out the existential questions, right?
Yes. Why are we playing Zooter?
Why is Zooter a thing?
What is Zooter? Why
What?
is Zooter?
Where is Zooter? Those are questions only Trez can answer, unfortunately.
Yeah, people always ask why is Zooter, but no one ever asks how is Zooter.
How is Randobot feeling today?
I hope Randobot's doing well.
Yeah.
Maybe if we asked Randobot how it was doing, it would give us nicer seeds.
Probably. Although there's some people just convinced that Randobot, Trez hardcore programmed Randobot to be as mean as possible.
Listen, I looked at the code, it's using random.py, for whatever that means.
This is when I bring in the joke about Hell Knight owing me cookies. Someone brought up the "you guys are getting paid" joke.
I get Zooter and cookies.
Yeah. It's in my tracker contract that I get cookies as payment.
Ooh.
Yeah. Tracker
Yeah.
Union came up with that one.
Very good. No, I like
I think Red is going back to Spirit here, trying to find the item here, but
yeah, but I feel like
I'm pretty sure this is Rudo's letter. This is either Rudo's letter or an item that will lead you to Rudo's letter.
This is strong chain to letter energies. I feel like if I'm gonna make a bonkers call right now, here's a bonkers call. Looking at, we have a hookshot locked long shot here in Shadow, and it's just long shot locked in Spirit.
Interesting. I don't think Red has that domain in.
It does.
It's DMC Grotto, so yeah, he should. Alright, we are now into Shadow proper, as I like to call it.
But once you get past here, it's Shadow proper. This is the once you have to get past the well, here we are past the hovers requirement.
Yeah, as soon as you require hovers, you're in Shadow hover. Oh, there's a big chest.
We are in the hovers required part of Shadow.
Yep.
Which I think that
did you leave a Dorito in here again?
Listen, we're making nachos tonight.
Oh, I'm down. I'll probably come and steal some later.
Yeah. We got some good we got queso quesadilla, we've got katilla, we've got a kakiri sword.
No. The kakiri sword. Oh lord. Oh god, I think okay.
You have to have the butter knife to cut up the cheese, you know.
Oh yeah, that makes sense, yeah. It's a highly decorated butter knife you have though, I must say, very ornate. Is that the correct word here? Ornate? The word I'm looking for.
It's an heirloom.
It's an heirloom. Let's see. Yeah, at this point, part of me is
your tree, Grandpa.
Yeah, if I didn't have a feeling that a piece was in here in Shadow, I would be rushing Deku here, because that practically tells me that there is a piece of Deku.
Then, what are we looking at? Oh, it is in Spirit. Rudo's letter's in Spirit.
Rudo's letter practically has to be in Spirit at this point.
So we're past a hookshot lock in Spirit, and we're looking at so we're past a hookshot lock in Spirit, and we're looking at a OGC is a hookshot.
Wisdom can't be a Deku. Can it?
Not
No, I
their,
think
their
it's-
current knowledge,
yeah.
no. That'd be
No,
7
it's
steps.
yeah, it'd be 7.
I think Chuckles is correct to keep going. I think it's a hook shot in... I think that it has to be a hook shot in... Well, look at Red's screen right now. This is important.
Okay.
Oh. It's hookshot locked in spirit. I think this might be our Rudo's letter.
Yep. Boom.
Okay, so OGC is... Red is actually in a good position to get a piece here.
Chuckles doesn't know there's a Gerudo Valley past it. That was the only one we found was
Oh no!
Way.
Skating to the right!
He's just like, I'm just gonna accept this.
So...
Yes,
Here's
it means
the
you
thing.
can't get to Bongo, but if the hookshot is path or period, then actually the piece can't be in shadow.
Yes. So I
it
think
doesn't
that...
really matter.
No, so it should be in the next 4 checks.
Yeah.
But that's Rudo's letter.
If not, the piece is not in shadow. Then after that, I'm at a loss for where the piece could be.
No, OGC is a hook shot, and I think we're looking at... I think that means we're looking at a piece in upper spirit, so I think Red is in a very good position to get that,
Fozzies? Nope.
Yes,
I
Red is
hate when that happens.
Yep, yeah. Red is in an incredible position to get that. Hook was on the path to power.
Oh my god, Shadow, calm down. And there it is!
There is... So where are you gonna go?
Jax, is that my Dorito or is that yours?
I don't know.
I don't know. Someone left it there. That is not courage, whoever marked that. That is wisdom.
That's absolutely wisdom.
That is absolutely wisdom, not courage.
No, I do agree that I think that, if Red is probably gonna get another piece here, but it probably won't be enough. Opened up the wrong file, lol. Red got the first piece.
Red got the first piece, but Chuckles is now in.
There we are!
And there it is, folks. There it is. What is that requiring, though, that's not...
Long shot.
Spirit key logic strikes again. God damn it. No, that's not
courage.
That is courage. Yeah, this is a big feels bad because that is by a minute. Chuckles isn't gonna get that piece, and I don't think Red's gonna get the shadow piece because Red doesn't have hovers.
I don't know, Chuckles go mode Staku.
I don't know that maybe. Chuckles has that save file, but he doesn't have hookshot.
Chuckles, you have to stop opening the first file.
Just do spirit! God damn. Just do spirit!
Do spirit
please.
and find out where it is. It'd be really funny.
Just do spirit. Yeah, I want him to open the file and just be like, fuck it, let's do spirit.
I mean, he does have enough time for that, technically.
Just open the saves file. Yes, I said the magical words of spirit key logic.
It's spirit key logic. I'm gonna guess. Oh, we'll see if one of our Requiem is absolutely on Prelude.
At this point, yeah. Wait,
No,
how is that long shot locked?
If we have, so my assumption, key-wise, what keys did we get? What was our second key?
Map, the magic locked one.
Okay, piece you saw was 3 key locked?
Are the hands really 3 key locked? Oh, that's right, they are.
The Silver Gauntlet chest requires 3 keys even with long shot. That was not the Silver Gauntlet chest, that was the first adult-sized chest.
That was the ZL, not the one on the
ZL.
above next to it.
But what is our last piece then? I guess
Oh, what's this?
it has to be.
Is that slingshot lock?
Oh, duh. Roll it back, roll it back, roll it back.
We're rolling back. Rewind the tape.
It's not ODC. Rudo's letter was a strength 2 locked.
So you're telling me this is power and Ganon's castle is courage?
This is...
And strength 3 is the...
No, power is still Ganon's castle.
Okay.
Power is Ganon's castle, and... Power is still Ganon's castle, but courage is in the one in spirit, but it probably requires Requiem and Kikiri sword out of shadow.
That would be too many steps. Wait, no, power already requires Rudo's letter.
Yeah.
Yes, that makes sense because shadow is path to courage. So yes, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yep.
No, strengths are absolutely path for spirit because Rudo's letter is in adult spirit. Hovers are in child Zora's domain.
They are on the diving game.
So no, because Rudo's letter is locked by the strength 2 and Ice has a strength upgrade.
Yep.
Yeah, Rudo's letter and the piece are both strength 2 locked, so yeah, they... Yep.
Yep.
Break out the CV snacks, everybody, we figured it out.
Now, if only I could think like this when it came to math in my studies. Should go get a degree in Zuger logic.
I mean, that's basically just I mean, that is basically just formal logic, right?
True. What is that bomb? What is that ground jump setup?
That is a ground jump setup that allows you to preserve your your flame storage.
But we have dins!
But his did. But yes, you can. That is something that Chuckles did teach me that setup. You can use that to preserve your flame storage as a child.
Ooh, spicy. Didn't know that.
Yep. If you do the typical ground jump setup that involves using the sword for spacing, you will break your flame storage. So if you're failing at flame storage and because you're swinging your Kiri sword, that's why.
I knew it had. I knew the ground jump did something to my flame storage. I just never knew why. But thank you. Now I know. I was gonna say something and lost my train of thought. Thanks, ADHD.
Oh, same. We're just both kind of trying to keep ourselves mostly corralled while we keep going through here. And we've got Iron Knuckles on the left and Goma on the right, and one of them is a little easier than the other. Of course, I mean the Iron Knuckle. Oh, here we go.
Nice. Nice, clean one cycle. I've only gotten one cycle Goma a handful of times, and when I don't get it, a bunch of very bad curse words come out of my mouth. There's Furores!
A bit late.
I've been looking for that. We'll take it.
Yeah, Chuckles may have enough time to get Spirit.
The titties on Goma. Thank you. If Chuckles saves now and loads up the save file, then yes.
Well, I don't know if that truly counts, but... Oh yes, of course, we have to... I do have an emote for that as well, yes.
Oh yeah, about double defense.
Yep. And what you should do with it.
What are we doing now, Chuckles? Where are we going? We're going child. We're at child. We are child. We're going adult.
Go adult, get Requiem. Do you save and then just jump out and see if you can just like dig into adult spirit? I think Chuckles has a shot at this, honestly.
Yeah, it's gonna be very tight, and Chuckles has to do pretty much exactly what we just said.
But there's not actually a lot of... Yeah, it's heavily on his mind. It's got a lot of stuff, but you can't get that chest on hookshot. He has hover boots. Chuckles has 2 saves because he opted to save an adult spirit after crossing the wasteland because he received storms, which was unlocked a path bottom of the well.
Yeah. And he doesn't have a way to get back to Spirit, so he was conflicted on which one to go to, so let me just, copy my save over, and if there's nothing in bottom of the well, I'll come back to Spirit.
And you absolutely can't get to that chest with just hovers.
Yep. I have done it before. There's Requiem. Go, Chuckles, go! 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 Pull out the ocarina!
Nope, he's going Child Spirit.
God damn it!
Well, he might still have time.
Jake's has got 5 minutes. Can you do all of child spirit age change and then do adult spirit in 5 minutes?
Maybe.
I've learned my lesson not to bet against Chuckles.
It's not all. It's like the thing is, it's not very deep.
I mean, Plox pulls up. Chuckles is gonna win either way, but still.
No, but it's cool when you get all of them.
But it's cool when you get all of them, and it makes you feel good about yourself.
There is not a key in the non-hook checking spirit. That's what Rudo's letter is.
Yeah, that's Rudo's letter.
No, but the one thing I would have wanted to see out of him there would be a save. If you saved after getting that, then you could just warp back if you don't get anything useful here. But this will take maybe a minute and change. So he's got to go back, change over. You have to climb up to the top. You can actually do that.
No, there is a non-hook shot locked key.
Oh yeah, wait, no, there is a non-hook shot lock key. Sorry.
Yeah, so
I think you're right. Chuckles is probably just playing the odds on Pardon me, Chuckles is playing the odds in that he only can get 1 check in Adult Spirit right now. So he probably has the best odds of getting something here with the, Get the fire, Chuckles.
Get the fire. There we go.
He probably is just playing the odds here with, hoping for...
Well, there's a key. This tells me that there has to be... If there's not 3 keys, if there's not 2 keys here, then it is long shot lock.
But that wouldn't matter for that spot, though.
And that is not a key, so that confirms my suspicion. Cool.
No, it's for the
key on the child hand, yeah.
Yeah, it's for the key on child hand.
Yeah.
We won't be seeing to it from Red. No one has Song of Time.
No one has Song of Time. No one wants to get Song of Time because you have to beat Shadow. Go, Chuckles, go! Safe quit. No!
Chuckles,
No. Don't do child climb! Just go! Just safe quit.
Okay,
Lord.
No, like, I do think... objections aside, I think that, Shark has the right of it here. It's much faster to do these checks as an adult, and you can do all of them.
You can't get the hand as a...
Yes, you can... Unless he saw a big chest on the, hand, which I did not. Chuckles could have... Again, if Chuckles had done Adult Spirit here, he would have gotten that. He would have gotten that first piece so early if he had just walked in and done Adult Spirit.
Yeah.
It's actually this is the part about the saves coming strat. Like, he just walked in and done Adult Spirit.
What is this?
Stone of Agony.
Alright, Chuckles, I need you to pick up this key and just leave. I'm gonna just need you to yeet out of here.
I think he wants to use the, he wants to do the flame storage for the keys because it's just so much faster.
You're not even gonna pick up that key? I have questions. Red is going back into GGG. Oh, probably for strength 2 checks.
Yeah, strength 2 checks. Red can't, Yeah, Charles is rushing the child side. I guess that's fine. Just... It's unfortunate because we know he could get all 3 pieces and he's just not going to, which is sad. Like, it would be really fun.
I really see Edge. Very sad. Sag is in chat, even though I don't think we have those emotes turned on. Feels bad, man's also. I could put it.
It's like, we know where the piece is. It's right there.
How much can you possibly do in less than 2 minutes? Probably fight
Very
the Iron
little.
Knuckle. Could probably fight the Iron Knuckle.
Yeah.
You fight the child Iron Knuckle, get the Silver Gauntlet's chest, and go, whoops.
Oh my god. Is he actually trying to go back adult side? He's not gonna have enough time.
He's not gonna have enough time. He's gonna get it right after 2 hours. Chuckles, you just stop doing this to me and stop it.
Well, you are wasting time every time you do this. You know that.
No, he's done. He's realized that I'm not gonna do anything else. He's or at least he's not pulling a what the hells. I need to go find that clip. What the hells just gave up at some point, was walking around Hyrule Field with iron boots for the last like 2 minutes. Yeah, I think both of our runners have kind of just given up. They're like, Chuckles took a gamble on child spirit. Unfortunately, it is an adult spirit. But GG's to both of them.
GG's to both. This was an incredible match here. Again, let's just toss those runners in chat here as they wrap up their map. This running down the last 20 seconds. So Chuckles and Red both did a fantastic job today. Give them follows. They're awesome.
Yeah, this was a very close match.
Incredibly close match.
1 minute difference here. And they're gonna know that. They're gonna know.
Oh, yeah. And there's time. So, get your GGs in chat for both Chuckles and Red.
Yep.
What's happening? This is in Triforce Blitz, they have a 2-hour time limit.
Yep. And time is up.
Which is why, as you might have noticed during this entire thing, the time is counting down. So that was very exciting. Like, as we said, before, during the early part of the match, this was going to be a very close match, very well-matched runners.
Yeah.
They really delivered, and we should be really excited for game 2.
Alright,
Maybe we should go on down the hallway. Are we going to be getting our runners in for an interview? We are. Hello.
There's Red. Hello.
Welcome in. Your mic is muted, but GG's Red.
GG's. That was very close.
GG's.
Yeah, that was tremendous.
Yeah, finding out it was less than a minute behind, that's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were, again, like, you both played incredibly well today. And I was commenting, like, this seed seemed to be going out of its way to spite you in particular.
Yeah, I definitely felt that. Which 2 did Chuckles get?
Chuckles got power and courage. No, courage, pardon me, wisdom.
Okay, I know power is light trial, but I'm not sure which one that was in spirit.
That was courage she got.
That was courage.
Okay.
In Chuckles. GG's.
GG's, Chuckles.
Oh, that was close.
Oh yeah, again, this was an incredible match.
This was great to watch and commentate,
God.
and
Like,
I pulled my hair out at the end.
I
because
just can't believe that last piece is not in Deku.
You want to know where it is?
I've got a feeling I'm walking towards it right now.
I can't see.
Did you load your first file?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did save file shenanigans?
Yeah.
So when I walked all the way to Spirit, I made a save file in Spirit. I was like, I'm
Chuckles.
not checking this one check because, like...
You want to know where your hookshot was?
Oh, is it like DMT Fairy?
You walked right past it. It's the Gerudo Valley Waterfall.
Oh, is it? Okay, that's like, I'm happy.
The funny part is that you actually could finish the scene without a hookshot.
I know, I can't believe that. Do we know what's on the compass chest? Is that something?
Yes, it is.
It is something.
Is it the piece?
No,
Okay. Well.
It's Ruto's letter.
it's Ruto's letter.
It's
Right.
Ruto's
I knew somewhere there was going to be bait for Ruto's letter, so that's why I made the save quit in bottom of the well, because I thought I thought that would be the Ruto's letter bait. So I was like, well, I'll just make sure that, I'm kind of annoyed there's a key here. I should have just checked this. But I was like, oh, I want to get to. I thought I didn't have enough time to be able to like clear a lot of. No, I'm not doing any more of this. Tell me what the last piece is.
Lullaby up, lullaby top.
Okay, so did you get that one, Red?
Yeah, I got the Spirit Temple one.
Ah, fuck. Okay. Did you
Did you
walk
find
to
the
the Spirit
Queso one?
Temple?
Hmm?
Did you walk to the Spirit Temple?
Yeah, twice.
Twice! Oh, shit.
Once for the song because I was already there in GTG, and then I had Strength 3, so I was like, okay, let's just go back to Spirit, because by that point, I wasn't finding K-Sword to get Requiem.
Oh, right. Okay.
Keysword
Yeah.
is in Shadow.
Because you
Oh,
never
cool.
actually followed up on the. Did you get the Zora's Domain path?
I got it late, but never actually went back.
Yeah, it's your
Yeah.
hover boots.
Was it
Oh,
Path of
cool.
Courage? I didn't
It's
write
Path
down.
to Wisdom,
It was Path to Ooh, okay.
because the piece in Shadow is Wisdom.
Okay, so the Wisdom one was Shadow.
Yep. Power was in Light Trial, and Courage was in Spirit.
Yeah, because all the strengths were the power ones. That made sense. So I was thinking that the Strength 3 one was. Oh, I was really. Yeah, that didn't really make sense. It was in Spirit. It was clearly in Spirit. Oh well. At least it did Child DC.
You did.
Oh yes, I was very happy.
I got DC. Wow, Chuckles.
I got to plug in mixed pools thanks to you because of that.
Yeah. Well, I completely when I got the bomb shoes and I went to kill King Dodongo, I was like, oh fuck, I actually don't have a strength and I don't know how to do the bomb shoe strat, so I completely forgot I couldn't do that. And
I
then
was going
like,
to say, when I saw you going back there, I'm like, I thought Chuckles didn't know how to do this.
yeah, it's because the Soli's tracker said I could do it, and I was like, no, Soli, I do not know how to do this. You're lying to me.
So what happens when your tracker tell you what you can do? It starts assuming that you know how to do everything.
Yeah, yeah, maybe that's. I
It's
keep
smarter
being
than
like,
you are.
I'll never do that trick. That trick is useless, and I'll never want to waste all my chews. But that would have been the one time that I would have wanted to do it.
Yeah, that would have been the trick to help me out for sure this round. Having to go DC twice.
Yeah,
Oh,
because you actually had the point where we were wondering who was going to make it into castle first because you didn't have a dungeon done, but Chuckles was a little behind you getting to the last strength.
Mm.
Oh, Red, I have a question, and this is just purely out of curiosity. Why did you go to Shadow without hovers? I'm just curious.
I always feel obligated to do that if I can.
Okay, yeah.
I mean,
I'm like,
Shadow's path as well, so like
that
makes
is
sense.
true. I was just like,
It could be path for hovers.
Right.
I've
Yeah,
always
vanilla
just wondered
hovers
why
is
people
Definitely.
go to Shadow without hovers, unless like, I don't know why people go.
Because
without
one day the
hovers.
hover boots will be there.
No, I don't
That
think
is
it's.
true.
I don't think it's a bad dip because you have to walk all the way back there anyway.
Yeah, you have to leave. So I
You
think
have to
it's
walk back and then come back out anyway. No, even if you do have
true.
hovers, but when you have that's the situation where you're wondering what was going on because we thought that from our perspective that you wanted to look at clearing a dungeon right then, and you couldn't clear Shadow. But no, this was again, like, I know, Red, you were coming in here feeling like you were definitely an underdog in this situation, and my comment was that was completely wrong. That this was an incredibly even match, and you went and proved it.
That's good to hear.
Yeah, I know Red's really fucking good. So sorry for swearing, but like,
I've sworn so many more
Chuckles,
times.
please.
It's fine. It's
Chuckles,
fine.
please. Yeah.
I mean, Sharks on commentary. There's been probably lots of swear words and drinking going on, and
I mean,
Actually,
I've been the
I
one
have not.
swearing.
I have
It's
had
okay.
I have not had a sip of alcohol today. That's
was-
gonna
I've been the
change
one
after
swearing.
this
It's
is over.
fine.
Yeah, that's gonna change after this is over.
When I got that strength 3, I was almost like, I can do every dungeon. Like I can, except for water because I didn't have a bloody hook shot. But I could be anywhere that I wanted to be. So I really thought that I was going to get all 3. And then, you know what? If I didn't turn child when I picked up Requiem and went adult.
Yeah, what I was kind of like thinking strategically was like, what you could do, save here, go to see if you can get it in the front. Because
Yeah,
there's only 2 checks you can do.
my idea was that because I didn't have the hook shot to get the left-hand check, I was like,
Yeah.
oh, but the likelihood of it being a key in that
Right.
check is so low that I might as well just get a key in the Spirit Temple. And then I was like, well, I actually don't have enough time to change ages. I probably did,
Yeah.
actually. I probably
You
should have
probably
changed
did,
ages
but
at that point.
eh.
Yeah,
At any
and
rate,
then
like the only reason it was a bad decision is we knew ahead of time that you where
Yeah,
it was because we had just seen Red get it.
it just makes sense that Wisdom is the 6 and it's in Spirit. So there must
No.
be.
No, Wisdom's some shadow.
Wisdom's a shadow.
Oh, Wisdom is a shadow. Sorry. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So what's in? So is Ruto's letters in the other chest?
in the chest you couldn't get without the hook shot.
Okay.
How soon were you in ice, Chuckles?
Sorry.
How soon were you in ice?
Pretty early, like 20 minutes.
Ooh, you beat me by like 20, I think.
Yeah, because I got the hint, and I had a bottle.
Actually, I
and
think
that was all I needed.
I think Red actually got the hint first.
Yes, because there is an earlier hint that I didn't pick up.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I think that, but you had the bottle, the ZL, and then you checked the Meteoron hint as well when you were going through Crater after checking out DC, because that's the difference here. Because Red, I think you Chuckles, you went and poked around DC earlier. Red, you went and did Child earlier. But overall, again, the real difference here, I think, as far as ability to finish out this seed, was just. I mean, neither of you finished the 3 pieces, obviously, but I think as far as finishing it, we saw that Chuck was about to. Was just getting those hover boots off of Domain.
What
That was
Sorry.
Diving.
Ah.
Yeah.
I was gonna say maybe if I had checked King Zora, but that wouldn't have worked.
Yeah.
I did my plan actually was to kill King Dodongo, go and get blue fire from Ganon's and do the Ganon bit, and then go to Domain. And then of course I couldn't, do King Dodongo, so I just went ice first. I was surprised. I thought it was going to be opponents. So when I picked up a strength, I was like, oh, that's nice.
Yeah, I was almost expecting storms or. I wasn't.
Yeah.
I just there is this nice curveball of it being an item in ice instead of a song.
Yeah, that never happens.
Yeah, right. So yeah, that was. Do you have your next match scheduled yet?
It's on Friday.
Yeah.
Friday, same time. All right. Well, even if it's not restreamed, I'll be lurking because I want to see how this goes.
I mean, I'm kind of hoping Red wins the second one.
Yes,
we all want more content, right?
Yes, we're a team. More Zooter, more content.
Because that was really close. That was seconds away. So
I think I'll be on a train during y'all's match.
Yeah, but like I said,
yeah.
Again, I thought this was going to be one of the matches to look out for. It was. I'm happy I was able to be here for it.
This was really fun. I made a decision I made a decision at the start to play safe. And then when I got the amount of paths that it was, I was like, I'm just going to clear as much as I can, except for the memory game, because screw doing the memory game. And then I think that kind of worked out because there was definitely items that weren't hinted that I picked up on the way. And yeah, getting those hovers was nice.
I definitely brought this up with Red right when he walked in, but how do you feel about the 20 skulls?
I was actually already collecting skulls, weirdly enough. I think I was already on 6 when I got the hint. Because I got the DMT skulls as adult with the hammer. So when I saw the 20 hint, I was actually quite happy. And then I picked up the boomerang. I don't know where I got the boomerang from again. I can't remember.
King Dodongo.
That's it. And I was like, yeah, that's really helpful. I can easily get 20 then. And I thought getting the bottom of the well schools was quite a nice way to route it in.
Yeah. We had the because I mentioned to Red, this. It feels like the scene was specifically trying to spite you with the 20 skulls in the market path.
But it was pretty funny because we were both in Tanjo's stream earlier, and like I joked about picking up a soil skull, and we were like, "That's never gonna happen."
And then there you are, blowing
And
up the
then
big
there's
boulder in
me,
front of Jonka's cavern.
yeah, me killing soil skulls in graveyard, like trying to get to 20 quickly.
Didn't you also joke about skipping Gerudo Valley, Chuckles?
Yeah, that was
That's
that was
not a joke, though.
fun
That's just
joke
something people
there.
do.
Yeah.
I had 6 hearts, and I was like, that's too many hearts to wait to try and kill myself. And it's only Gerudo Valley. Like,
It's not like it's gonna have the only accessible hook shot.
yeah, did we not find the other hook shot?
It's definitely not hinted path in
We
the
have-
back of lake. Yeah.
We have not seen another hook shot. It's somewhere behind. It's either in OGC Ferry or in somewhere hook shot locked.
Yeah.
Maybe it's in water. Who knows?
Did you go fire red?
Not at all.
No.
No fire, no water, no forest. Felt pretty good.
Yeah, I almost thought the hook shot would be in fire.
Interesting.
But there, like you said, there's a valley hint and back a lake.
Yep.
Yeah, I didn't do those. I normally do. I was in Lake Harlia quite a lot, actually.
Yeah, you were collecting skulls there. I was wondering if you might step aside and do them while you were standing there, but
I
no.
think it was I had 8 pathins at that point. I didn't collect any more pathins actually after that. But I was like, I think I had all the barons and 8 pathins. So I was like, I'm pretty good for hints.
Yeah, that's one of the things with collecting hints is that there is always the opportunity cost of like, oh, if I go out of my way for this hint, am I just going to get another copy of one I already have?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Or am I going to get the Root Valley hint that tells me that, oh crap, this is where my hook shot is? Great.
I definitely didn't have like a second of the 3 always hints. So what's the other one? So Valley's the other one. What else? So I've got GTG, Cavern twice, Bottom of the Well, Ice, Domain, SFM, Market.
Shadow, Spirit, well,
Oh, Spirit's Path
for the
Yeah,
Druid's
for-
Letter.
for Rua's Letter. If I
Shadows
had that, I would have picked up the key. Where was the Spirit? Where the hero?
Looks like it was next to the Lake Lab, the more accessible the Lake hint stones.
How did I not read that?
Yeah,
That's a good
that's
question.
one I do tend to go for because I
Yeah.
hate doing Valley. And
definitely do as
that
well.
one I definitely do that hint just to guard against Valley Lake route because that's one that's very easy to get in the Valley Lake route, and I definitely go out of the way for.
Yeah, because if I had the Spirit Way, the hero, I would have gone to Spirit, got the key, climbed, and got the piece.
Yeah.
That was my only real justification for going to Spirit twice on foot.
Ah, shit.
Oh,
I
well.
would have saw the big chest on the left hand side as well. That would have been fun.
Oh well.
Yeah, that's just one of those things. Maybe
Again,
I'll
it's all hints, but
It was just
Karma.
it's the only time I didn't do the lake hints because I was focusing on my routing to get the schools. And then did I have Sunsong at that time?
you did, yes.
Yeah,
Having
I
the early
did.
Sun Song really helped with your skull routing, particularly since you didn't have the hook shot.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, this is a very easy skull seed, all things considered. Gave you just every tool you could possibly want for them.
Boomerang, bottle, hook shot if you went to Valley.
Yeah, if you had a hook shot.
Well, because you had both of you had bottles, and you had the boomerang quite early, and Red had the hook shot quite early, so you both had equal accessibility of skulls.
The rang's rubbish. The rang only gets you rubbish schools. I ain't going along on Ranch in the Dark.
Yeah, you were ratting around Lake, you were ratting around a lot of other places. You had it's enough. It's enough for 20.
Yeah, I think I actually could have done like we know it's not a piece, but you can use it. The toilet is an item.
It is an item, we know that.
Yeah. I don't have Song of Time.
Yeah, we don't have some time.
Some burning cack. Yeah.
Yeah, it's on Burning Cack. Oh, I didn't beat Shadow.
Yeah, you didn't have a hook shot.
That's kind of strange as well, that the only reason why I carried on in Shadow after picking up the Kakiri sword was because I actually thought Hovers was path to Courage. No, that doesn't make any sense.
Hovers are in fact path to wisdom.
Yeah, I felt pretty good collecting that piece in.
No, you did good. That was one of the things where we thought that was a good option. And then of course there was
Yeah.
the Shadow, you know, like right next to the entrance to Shadow, being like, "You did a good job coming to Shadow. You should
Yeah.
come here.
Yeah, I love it. when
Good
that
job."
happens. Yeah, I forgot to read that hint as
Oh.
well until I
Oh.
went into Shadow.
We lost Red, but that's okay.
That was fun. Let's do it again
It's
sometime.
fun.
Oh, he's
Yeah,
back.
yeah. You do it again on Friday, right?
Do it again on Friday.
Woo woo! Friday. Sorry.
Do it again on
But yeah,
Friday.
well, let's just wrap this one up here with one more big thank you to our runners, Chuckles and Artificial Red. They're awesome. You can hear that they're awesome. They did an amazing job.
If
You
you like
should
elephants and Zoota,
Oh yeah, Chuckles. Oh, and Chuckles will make you laugh.
join me.
And
If you pay
Chuckles will
for it.
make you. If you pay for it.
Yeah. Oh
Pay
wait,
with your
that's
channel points.
so. Here's us. Here are the commentators, and also our trackers. Our trackers do all the important work here, making sure that we can actually look up where all these stones were. Particularly, thank you for filling out this note sheet. Thank you, Baby Shark, for being here with me. This is fun. I always love doing it.
Thank you for hopping in earlier when I was here by
Yeah,
myself.
yeah. Always love that. Always love doing that, and I'm glad I was able to. It was a little. I was unexpectedly working from home, so might as well hop in and help.
Look at
So
Red with the elephant, the Chuckles elephant.
there we go. We also have race monitoring. This isn't baseball, and restreaming. We have Hell Knight. Thank you everybody for doing what you do to make sure that this stream is what it is.